Hi everyone, in this video we're going to dive into the age-old question and try to figure out whether heavy weights with low reps is better than high rep, low weights. As someone who's been in the fitness industry for more than 20 years, I'm excited to dive into this topic and hopefully give you guys some insights. Before we get into it, I'm actually going to reveal a secret. If you train with me on my app, you've seen that I'm actually doing both. And after I've explained the pros and cons with both high reps or heavy weights, I think that you might understand why I'm doing both. Have you tried the Magnus method app? For as low as 27 cents per day, you can get access to all my programs, superhero programs and bodyweight programs that you can do at home. You'll also get a workout library by key body part. On top of that, you'll get a nutrition guide with healthy tips, grocery shopping lists, and a daily eating plan. The app allows you to track your progress and it streams to all devices. So what you're waiting for, join the Magnus family today. When lifting weights or doing strength training, our goal is usually to either gain strength or to drive hypertrophy, which is increase in the muscle mass, or both. There's so many different strategies out there, and depending on who you talk to, they're gonna have a different opinion. Some people preach low weight, high rep, and we're talking about reps 15 to 20 reps per set. And some people preach heavy weight with low rep, and we're talking about anything from the 1 to 8 rep range. So what is the best way of building muscle mass? I'm going to try to explain it the best way possible. Training volume is the major factor driving hypertrophy. Training volume is determined by what weight you were lifting, how many reps, and how many sets. So with that said, you can actually build muscle mass or drive hypertrophy both through heavy weights and lower weights, as long as the volume's right. What that means is that if I'm doing heavier weights at lower rep, I will have to do more sets total to get the same training volume as someone who's doing a lot of reps at a lower weight. When you look at studies, you can actually see that you get about the same muscle gain both from high rep, low weight and heavy weight, low rep training. Most studies are pretty short though, so we're talking about 8 to 10 weeks. But the key here is to get the right training volume in. So what are the benefits of one or the other? Well, let's say if you are competing in a strength sport or you want to get stronger, higher weight and lower reps are definitely much better for you. Another benefit of lifting heavier weights and lower reps is that your testosterone gets boosted and your growth hormone. Long term, that could actually be something that these studies are not looking at. So that's why I'm saying in a shorter period of time, we can see that they're equal. But long term, I would be interested to see the higher weights and lower reps would win. So the pros of lifting heavy is actually the strength gain and the boost of hormones. But what are the pros of doing many reps at lighter weight? Well, for example, it is much easier to get injured when you're lifting heavy. At a lower weight, you're gonna be able to keep a good form much easier. So the risk of getting injured is much lower. I always use high rep, low weight towards the end of my sessions. And I also use it with my actors or my clients when they're on a diet. You see, when you're in a calorie deficit, your body's under a lot of stress and you can get injured much easier. So that's why you see a lot of bodybuilders as well are going up in reps and down in weight when they're on a diet. If this is the beginning of your fitness journey and you're a beginner in the gym, you should definitely do more reps at a lighter weight and get the movement in and get your body used to the exercises and the form. You want to make sure that your body's executing the movement the right way and that you're prepping the body over time so you can start lifting heavier if that is what you want. If it's all about driving hypertrophy and building muscle mass, you can do that with both. One common mistake that I see all the time when I go to the gym is I see a lot of guys and girls, mostly guys, who are fairly new and they're trying to impress their friends or impress themselves, I don't know. And they're lifting super heavy and jerking that weight up. And I can tell you that half of the weight would actually build more muscle mass since they could stay in control of the movement. And I can guarantee you the risk of getting injured is so high with the heavy weights compared to the lower weights. So that's something I really want to pass on to you guys. Please make sure to lift with good form. If you can't lift with good form, lower the weight and do it again. So when making this video, I wanted to base it on studies and science. We can sit and do all these videos based on science and research, but there's also a human factor, and that's you. Try to figure out what you like to do and what works for you. Personally, I do both. With a lot of my clients, I'm doing both as well. But you see, my philosophy is that I want a strength gain that can push me to lift more and more weights. In conclusion, this age-old debate about lifting heavy or going lighter with more reps really comes down to your personal fitness goal. Whether you're looking to gain strength or to build muscle mass, there's benefits to both approaches. The key is really to stay consistent, listen to your body, and strive for progress. Now you know what to do. Pick one approach or both. Go to the gym, get it. See you there.